Is Ali Law really going to prison? The storm has now arrived. Hey guys, it's Stormboy13. Time to give you an update with Ali Law. Okay, so first of all, my last update was back in November. This was when we had a bit of a notable absence throughout most of autumn, when Ali Law wasn't showing on both of his YouTube videos, Ali Law and Ali Law's Life. Why is that? Well, I'm going to explain it. As we know recently, I'll just go through a quick recap. Ali Law was prohibited from uploading any content, I think especially from after his tour or whatever. All of his videos got monetized or something, and or most of them, or the majority of his videos were age restricted. And around that time, if you had to upload a video, regardless what content, he would either get a strike or potentially his channel would be taken down for good. Probably on both, and not just on Ali Law, but Ali Law's Life, both of his channels. By late November, beginning of December, I think, he had managed to get his videos back. I think it was after his court dates in early December. He was found guilty of trespassing Big Brother house back in January last year, about a year ago. He got away with other court cases, but not with the Big Brother. This was, as the police noted, as not just civil trespass, aggravated trespass, you know, like not once, but entering the premises of Big Brother twice, you know, is clearly a big security breach, and they call it the biggest security breach in the whole of the UK. So the court have had to place him guilty on that particular offence. As we know, he was lucky nobody was injured that night. As we know, that he was climbing on the building in Big Brother, and you know, some parts could have been very unstable. That collapsed. Not only could he have been seriously injured, contestants would have been as well, depending on what room he may have entered in. So he was clearly lucky in a way that he wasn't hurt, but he wasn't so lucky in terms of getting away with his aggravated trespass, so he got charged guilty. So, and as we know, he is also banned from, okay, well, he can't enter certain areas. He's banned from his hometown for obvious reasons, for constant trespassing. He's banned from ski resorts, Milton Keynes, for example. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. He's banned from certain swimming pool areas. He's banned from entering TV premises, like, for example, I could just mention Big Brother, Coronation Street, for example, I think one of the TV soaps. Yeah, he's definitely banned from entering BBC studios. He's banned from entering even a few supermarkets. And I could just go on for hours. So, but he's also banned from posting images on social media, for example, Twitter, linked in with his plan for overnight challenge, because I believe the police or security have got a tracker, or I don't know, but on his account. So basically, he sees any content related to that, or the offences he's done in the past, he'll get in trouble, and he'll probably not only get his whole social media account been taken down, but he could also serve at least 5 years in prison. These are just few examples. I don't want to make this video too long. And yeah, also he is also banned from allowing any fans to do these crazy challenges, as they may have been, I don't know, do they feel like they wanted to join Ali Law just because he forced the fans to, or just because they're just as crazy as Ali? I don't know, but either way, he's not allowed to bring any of his fans or subscribers to whatever plans he's made. Now, this was before Christmas, and we know we've already had a few uploads. He went to Amsterdam/Paris for Christmas. He was on the crane, but basically he's not banned from doing it globally, so he can still be allowed to climb buildings, compared to the UK where he's officially banned. Amsterdam, he managed to climb onto a crane, watched a fireworks display with no incident at all, even though that was clearly dangerous. Even that got me my heart out of my chest. That was just... And it was dark at night as well, so anything bad can happen. And he also uploaded, I'm surprised it didn't get age restricted, well, it might have been age restricted, I didn't check it very much, but I'm surprised it didn't got taken down, because it's kind of got graphic content, or I don't know. But he uploaded the Paris riots videos on both of his channels. This was when it happened just after New Year. I mean, he could have been hurt as well. He and his friends were travelling there for, I don't know, must have been to do with, I don't know, government issues or anything. I don't know about France, and I don't really want to get to know about France. But that's what this video's contained, and then afterwards, for a couple of weeks, he's been absent from uploading them again. Has he been getting in trouble? We're about to find out. Very recently on the news, well, on BBC website or whatever, certain websites they've mentioned, and of course he claimed that on Twitter a couple of days ago, he got arrested, I believe he was at Gatwick Airport, over a cup of tea. Why did he get arrested? Basically, in November 2017, he did an overnight challenge in the Milton Keynes ski resorts, and there was also, like, he was charged for, but didn't get found guilty or whatever, for stealing a cup of tea. As they claimed. Ali Law probably insists that that's probably been false, but that's what happened a couple of days ago. I wasn't really sure why they arrested him, because he was just travelling to Finland last week, Wednesday, I think. 10 police officers arrived at the airport. Just before he was boarded on the plane, he got escorted out by police. He was arrested. He spent more than 24 hours in a cell just because over a tea incident. Now, wasn't sure why, but I think he got arrested because the same staff might have noticed him in the course of his videos, and, you know, they probably, like, they refused to give Ali Law a cup of tea because they know what he was going to do. But that's what he said on the news, and he's got a court case about it on the 26th of February. It was supposed to be yesterday or something, but on some news it said it got adjourned until end of February. So that's what's happening. Will he be found guilty for that as well? If that happens, it will be disaster for Ali Law, because he's already got another big one. I believe it's in St Albans Court for sentencing for his earlier actions, finding guilty of aggravating trespass Big Brother. Now, potentially, this is the big question, because Ali Law himself hasn't stated he'll be going to prison this year. But with sentencing, it's not always a guaranteed prison term, but let's say, for example, Anthony McPartland, he was a very famous celebrity of Manson Deck. March last year, he was involved in a car crash, and he was drunk at the time. He could have seriously hurt or even killed someone, so he was lucky to have got away from it. He was found guilty, but he just avoided jail term, and he had to be fined £86,000 for his driving offence. It could be the same for Ali Law in a way. He may not get prison term, so he may still get away with it. Like, not an example being chucked in a cell just for 24 hours, actual prison time. And he's claimed that he's mentioned that last year and earlier, around in the summer, he said he could be going to jail for a certain amount of time. He managed to get away because he wasn't found guilty over the, I can't remember what London building was called. It wasn't called Canary Wharf, but he was doing a overnight challenge or whatever, one of the tallest London buildings. He got arrested, chucked 22 hours in the cell. He got away with it nearly 3 months later. But he might be found guilty he is found guilty for the Big Brother, but could he be going to prison? I don't know. That's the answer I'm giving you. It's uncertain. But in terms of his recent arrests, I now wouldn't be surprised. He hasn't been active on his channel as much lately. Despite him saying that 2019 is going to be the best year ever, we've got loads of plans sorted. I kind of got a feeling he is going to go to prison next month. I really do. Or something, he's going to get sentenced to go to prison next month. Obviously, I would imagine he'll be facing a huge fine. He already had a debt of £150,000, but that was in February last year, which was a year ago. I wouldn't be surprised overall this would be near £1 million. And also, he'll be facing more places he'll be banned from. but that's what I predict. I don't know if he would be going to prison. If he does, it's game over for Ali. His life's messed up, and he's let his fans down, but most importantly, he's let himself down. So that's what I just wanted to let you know. I don't know for certain. I would say probably just about likely, because of the earlier incident in Gatwick Airport last week, but that's all I got to mention. So, do you believe me? Do you agree with my opinions? You can give it a like or dislike. Like if you agree, dislike if you disagree, but no harsh comments. I will be removing those, so I say think before what you post. Okay, and if necessary, I'll give you another update if Ali Law could actually be going to prison, because before then, he was actually, in some weird ways, don't ask why, but he is actually one of my favourite YouTubers in terms of entertainment, but not because of him doing silly challenges, but just, you know, he does make me happy in a way, but obviously now he's really pushed it too far, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, like, comment, subscribe for more videos. There's going to be plenty over the next couple of days before I'm away for a week skiing. That's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and Storm is now out.